we leave it all on the line. The critics, the media, I put all that stuff aside, man. It doesn't bother me for a second. I'm going out there. I'm thankful for where I'm at. I'm more excited about where I'm going in the future. And I'm thankful for all those people, friends, family, fans, relatives. You know, every time we're in the cage, win or lose, we're having fun out there, and we're just happy where we're going in the sport. Before I was leaving town, getting on a plane, I just had a good feeling that seemed familiar to me from about 6 years ago when I had my UFC debut in Vegas, fight week. You know, I get to go out there, and this is a re-debut, you know, revamping, whatever it is. But I'm starting with a clean slate. I'm going down to a new weight class. I haven't cut weight yet. I've been following the format that's in front of me. Been following this diet, fitness VT. You know, they're the dietitians, they're the pros, and whatever protocol he's got for me, I guess, is what I get to do. So I'm thinking my more enjoyable meals are going to come Sunday after a big win now. Since I have a dietitian, nutritionist for this one, I'm like, what cut? This has been a diet. Sometimes I've had a harder time making 55. You know, I never cut a pound of 55, but sometimes I retain the water, you know, so it's like I have to run more.
You know, he gets all cranky when he's trying to cut some weight. It's all right though. It's fun. We make fun of him about it. You know, every other day the kid is, you know, top of the world and, you know, happy-go-lucky, this and that. But yeah, the week of the fight, we get to catch a little bit of his, you know, him being like a brat.
You guys go in the room, you put your stuff down, you go in the cage and you roll around. You are not allowed to have Vaseline, petroleum jelly, KY jelly, peanut butter and jelly, fish grease, fish oil, nada, zip.
It's the journey too. That's the special part. It's not always about the destination. We've been to a couple supposed #1 contender fights. I haven't had that title fight yet. I've had the busy schedules. But after coming off back-to-back losses, and even fighting in my home state, you know, kind of hometown, this has been a very relaxed week. This is cool with me, man. You know, yeah, I think the Guida Mafia is going to be in full effect.
You live inside the legendary Chicago Theater.
It is brutally cold outside here today. It is 14 degrees Fahrenheit with the wind chill. And you know, when I saw John Dotson at the hotel on Wednesday, I said hello to him. All he said back to me was, it's really cold outside.
Yeah, when I was bouncing around back there getting ready just for me to stay warm and, you know, shed a little bit of weight too, because, you know, remember a few hours ago I was still about a pound over. 140, I might have been 146, I might have been 147, whatever it was, but I like to stay moving. Plus it just takes my mind off the weight, it takes my mind off being maybe thirsty, it takes my mind off being hungry. I was jamming out to this band Refuse and the song New Noise. The lead singer happens to be a big fight fan, and I'm a big fan of them. But no, Hatsu, nice guy, you know. We're going out there, he's studying me, I'm studying him. We're gonna go out there and see who the better man is that night. Chicago Theater, everyone's played there. Some of my favorite musicians have played there. It's an honor to be on that stage. The work's done. Time to go have some fun, man.
Clay Guida is a man who brings 16 fights in the UFC. He's got outstanding submission defense, outstanding takedowns, and he uses long combinations to put his opponents up against the cage, and he uses ground and pound and to keep a grimy pace. Those are the things you got to watch for Clay Guida.
It was just following the format, following the diet. The Fitness VT guys, Lockhart and the crew made it easy.
146, he makes weight, ladies and gentlemen, Clay Guida! That is an outstanding featherweight fight, ladies and gentlemen, Hatsu Hioki and Clay Guida!
No joke, living in just track suits and stuff like that. I'm not trying to impress anyone. I live out in a trailer park, you know, in the middle of Albuquerque by the mountains, so I've been wearing stuff like this, man, and it'll be nice to just put on some jeans and go kind of hang out tonight with the family and friends. I got dinner reservations, man, a little pasta lined up. Coach has got me all dialed in on what I can and can't have, but I feel great. There was friends, family, relatives, some of the old carpenters I used to work with, stuff like that, who I used to build houses with. I feel better now than I did when I was bouncing around back and forth, you know. It's very special to have your family get on a plane and go watch you. I'm going to punch someone in the face, man. I'm going to be ready for it. When I wake up, body feels good. Man, these legs gotta move. I like to get that first win, that first blow, so I'll go do like 5 minutes or 10 minutes on a treadmill just at a light 3, 4, 5 speed, something just to get that first sweat. I'll work with Wink, maybe just, getting some skills, just get another sweat going and just to get the body moving and generated. And that's how Greg wants it too. That's how Coach, Jackson and Winklejohn want it. They want me to be hungry. They want me to be a little edgy, a little pissed off, you know what I mean? And sometimes I think that's when athletes step up and they really rise to the occasion. We're just gonna roughhouse it, man. We're gonna go out there like the old ways, but a Midwest style Chi-Town beating on them. It's wrestling season. The Blackhawks tear it up. We saw their season opener on Tuesday when we got in town. I saw them win in overtime last night. The Bulls are on a winning streak, so I'm going to keep it going in Chicago, man, and keep the locals happy. They call the United Center the Madhouse. It's where the, 6-time world champ Chicago Bulls play, the former Stanley Cup champion Chicago Blackhawks play, and we take into that cage, man. You're going to see what the true definition of Madhouse stage is set. It's going to be incredible, and it's special, man. So in the locker room, some guys get super nervous. I'm not going to say I don't get nervous. It's a nervous excitement, man. I know I've done all the preparation. It's time to go out there and see the finished product. It's the same old mauler out there. I'm just going to go out and attack, man. Nothing's pretty about my fighting style, We go out there and we just make the guy miserable. We grind him out. I look for submissions. The power to snap is in my hands, and this guy's gonna feel it. John Dotson fighting for the flyweight world championship, man. This stage is set. We train all day. Some of these guys train 3, 6, 8 hours a day. You're fighting for no more than 15 or 25 minutes. Could be less,
Let's go, Clay! Yo! Ah! Chi-Town, baby, here we come! It's what we doing while we do it, baby. Yes, sir. Nobody does it any better than we do. Yeah! Come on, man. Good trainer. I'm sorry, Clay. Let's go, Clay.
It's the most pure essence of physical contact, man. Wrestling is the oldest sport in the world, and the fact that we get to put gloves on and punch each other and kick each other and try to submit and choke each other and throw each other through the air for the betterhood of the sport, there's nothing like it.
And now, live on Fox from the sold-out United Center in Chicago, Illinois.
My brother, he cracks me hard, and that's when I know. Or he pulled the chain off, and I went to get that meat, man.
Fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding professional record, 29 wins, 10 losses. Hey, the Carpenter, Guida!
Let's go, Clay!
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored this contest 29-28, Hioki, 30-27, Guida, and 29-28 for the winner by split decision, the Carpenter, Guida!
There's nothing like that, I teared up there like a wimp walking after the fight, walking back to the tunnel, and I saw a lot of familiar faces and friends and family and fans, and it was more of a relief to finally get a win. It's been almost 2 years. He's a very tough guy. We looked at some of his old films, and he's just very tricky. Every fight he has, win or lose, is close. Well, I don't know if he had power really in his hands, but he stung me a little bit, and he got a couple of good body shots on me. You're a lot more sore after a loss. You get your hand raised, you don't feel nothing. You're on cloud nine. So I look a lot worse than I feel. I was looking at John Jones, you know, and Israel Martinez, my wrestling coach, and they kept me calm and told me to stay in good position, reach for that far arm, go towards the legs, head up, stay in good position, you know. And Wink was saying, just get off first. Every time in practice, when I get off first and I go out there and I, you know, impose my hands, you know, and by movement, guys start backing up, and I do well. When I give them time to get in my face and I start backing up and get out of position is when, you know, they start building confidence. In this fight, we were worried about Hioki's body locks, trap arms, and knee blocks, knee taps, whatever, and I think we did a pretty good job of that. We took him out of his game plan. He takes down some pretty good wrestlers with that, and I thought we did a good job not letting it happen. It's been a good homecoming. I haven't fought here in 6 or 7 years. The fact that people are true fans. It was a special moment tonight for my family and I. I'm ready to go have some fun, man. We got a little powwow going down at my buddy's bar, Scout Bar, a couple blocks away. I'm gonna go have a good time, soak up, you know, some memories and friends and family, and hopefully, you know, the next fight in Chicago will be here before you know it. We'll be on it.